Hey there, happy day 1100 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Made my ultimate transition in 2017, really didn't get started till 2018. I know that's bad to say, but 2017 I had some health challenges and it was a big year of learning and training and following different shiny objects and going down different rabbit holes of learning different things. Got a little bit stuck in those learning loops that we so often get stuck in when we learn, and aren't necessarily applying what it is that we learned. I applied a few things, but not in the way that I needed to really find the success that I wanted. So 2018, I got rolling on a few other things, one of which was publishing, doing videos, doing live videos. And as afraid as I was of doing those, I made myself do them, and I made myself do them every day. I'm trying to think if there's been one day that I did 0 videos. That was Christmas Day of 2019. I was like so sick over that holiday season that was the one day I could not get myself to do any live videos. I was like between the bathroom and the couch and the bathroom and the couch for like 2 weeks, but that was the one day I couldn't do it. And so I guess I probably could have, but you know, if you have to go throw up in the middle of the video, how many people are really going to want to watch that? No one, right? So I chose not to do it that day. This year's 365-day challenge is to do one thing every day that centers you. So it's about centering, mindfulness, getting to know yourself better. And and I think it's fun how some days it just seems like everything kind of aligns. So the challenge today was about you can never step in the same river twice, because a river is always flowing and different. The water's always different as it's flowing. You know, it's always different water molecules flowing. So that tied into there's no time like the present, meaning be present in the present moment, was for supersize your business. So we talked about that. Also did day 1 of this year's first Get Up and Go challenge. February, the month of February, we're going to do a 30+ day challenge. It'll go into March. But for February, we started the challenge. And normally I'll start the challenge off, you know, on this is what we're doing. This is how it lays out. This is a framework. But last night, as I was getting ready to do it, I realized, and I looked at the last challenge. And on December 31st, which was the bonus day for was it the 5th or 6th? 5th, I think. 30+ day Get Up and Go challenge in 2020. I did a day and I just brainstormed a list of lessons learned from 2020, because 2020 was a year of much change, many challenges in all areas and aspects of our life, and all of us as human beings simultaneously being impacted with massive change. And I'm sure if we could look at the energy of the world somehow, we would see massive waves of change happening in 2020, and much more than in regular years. Regular years, there's certain people having to do certain changes all the time, right? There's 1 million people that are always getting divorced, or 1 million people that are always getting a diagnosis or something, and that's normal for a year. Well, last year, it would have been millions and millions and millions of people in physical areas and aspects of their life, financial areas and aspects of their life, mental, emotional, spiritual, as well as how they contribute, how they show up in the world, and what their relationships are. So this challenge, instead of starting off with that, I started off with the final day of 2020 and shared the lessons that I had learned, because I realized I hadn't done a very good job of carrying all of those lessons over into 2021. And I let certain things throw me off track in 2021 that I normally wouldn't. And there are lessons that I should have learned from 2020. And I don't know why I was expecting things to be different if I'm not different. And so I shared those. And I just brainstormed a list of 33, and I'm sure people all have their own lessons, but those were just things that I learned and I wanted to remember going forward. And so I wanted to start off this challenge remembering those lessons from last year so I can carry those forward with me. Hopefully I'll do a better job than I did in January. Not hopefully, I will do a better job in February and beyond than I did in the month of January. This is just, of course, a subjective personal evaluation, right? I did do a lot of the things that I learned and carried over, but there were some key things that I did not do that I know I need to stop in my tracks and get back on progressing toward what it is that I want. and leaving what I don't want behind. So that was Get Up and Go Challenge. Again, there's a lot of those. You can catch that on the Get Up and Go Challenge page. I haven't posted it yet. I will do that after I'm done talking now, and I'll process those videos and get those out there. It'll be on the Get Up and Go Challenge page, as well as the Get Up and Go Challenge private group. You're always welcome to join that group. And in there are all of last year's challenges, plus all of the times and the projects that we did in between. All of that information, all those videos are always out there and available to you if you just ask or just go Google and go look for them. I guess I should Google Get Up and Go and see if they pop up on there. I know lots of people do all this marketing and numbers, mumbo jumbo stuff and keep track of those things. Not so much. I do what I'm going to do to impact the world in the way I want to impact it. And I don't need someone else's numbers and metrics to tell me whether I'm meeting that objective or not. It's always subjective whether I feel like I'm making progress or not toward anything, toward any area of aspect of my life. And that includes, online activities as well. So that's it. That's what I've got for you today. New challenge starting. Of course, tomorrow's probably really more like day one, because today was review of the last challenges and kind of a culmination of the 5 previous challenges. Here's some of the lessons that we learned. And that's it. That's all I've got. Any questions? Hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.